all y'all heard what the God stated about the paper. Now, if y'all agree that the paper should be up there, then let us know. Then so be it. If y'all agree, can we hear?
Yeah. Come on, I can't hear you.
To the God that's going to do it properly, put the proper information in there instead of gossiping, instead of criticizing other gods that you don't like, that by you put your personal feelings out there. So if he don't want to agree to what we saying, the God saying, to do the paper where it be dealt right and exact and where it would be up here at the nation headquarters. To my knowledge, it was agreed when that paper was done that it was going to stay out here and go nowhere else. Whoever got released from whoever organized the paper, they left it here in Memphis. And other than that, being that y'all agree, and if they don't want to turn it over to the agreement that was made, then the paper will be discontinued in the parliament cellar, at a law school cellar. It will be returned addresses when it be sent to the schools, the fathers and paper. We ain't gonna tear it up. Return it and send it. Telephone calls that will be made. We just let them know with respect that they have relocated. And the God over here, Latif. If they don't agree, Latif, if they don't agree, you were saying y'all will have your own paper form by when?
Well, the other idea, and this was mentioned many times and continues to be mentioned, but I think that the point is being missed here. We have the opportunity to start a paper. Of course, we have the resources to start a paper. But we have something that is directly related to the power paper. This is a nation paper. This is a nation resource. None of us have the right to take the nation resource, take it outside, do what we want with it, then take that same resource and use it against the nation to create confusion. That's not our history, and that history already caused us to make a devil that took us into slavery. It goes on and on, the limits in terms of what it is that we're talking about, and we need to get the point clear. But we have the possibility to start our own paper, and as I continue to work with brothers who are interested in formulating that editorial board here in Mecca, we will have prospectively a paper by April or May.
A couple of things I would like to touch on. With the wrong justice about from the root to the seed to the root. Yes, we want to know about y'all because throughout the years, since most of y'all came, all y'all been doing was asking questions. I went to prison. Allah B went to prison when we was out here. It wasn't no question. We were teaching and building with each other. Now all of a sudden we come out, a bunch of older guys out there in their late 30s, 40s, 50s, some in their 60s. Everybody asking questions. So I want to know, where is all this information going? To who sent you? To the FBI? The CIA? Central Intelligence? Because a lot of y'all ain't using the information. A lot of y'all just holding it for whatever reason y'all holding it for. So we want to know, where is it going? Tell us something. Other than that, stop asking questions because this year is my time to ask questions. I want to know if y'all been teaching. What y'all been doing? We done poured our hearts out to y'all. Gave y'all just about all our history, our experience with the Lord, everybody else that was there from those days. Tell us about y'all. We don't want to know about you got a job and taking care of your children. Caucasians and a lot of people do that, even better than a lot of us. We want to know y'all history too. The same way we poured our hearts out to y'all. We want y'all on October 12th to tell us about y'all. use that job and stuff on the tail end, the completion of your experience. We want to hear who bought you, how you got knowledge of your stuff. We want to hear all these same questions. Y'all been asking us. And I hope y'all understand it, so y'all better get yourself right. Because Bone Justice gonna have, not just on the 12th, or at that Parliament too in October. It's gonna be a phase 2 going to so many of y'all. And we gonna do that, and we gonna sit back and listen to what y'all got to say about this. Like he said, it came from the root to the seed, now it's from the seed back to the root. We want to know what y'all have been doing. Point blank. And another thing I want to touch on, and I'm concluding. What the Sister Earthly Jew be doing is a good thing, you know, with the children and stuff. But what we want to know, when those children be in the Parliament, when those children be in the Parliament, I got you. When those children be in the Parliament, doing their little songs or dances or whatever, entertainment and stuff, that's peace. But how many of them in the nation? Most of them ain't nothing but little 85% children. We want them, if y'all gonna bring them in here for that hour every Parliament, to right after they finish, sit right in this Parliament and listen and learn something where they be able to take some form of knowledge back to their people. Not, oh, I got a treat, so I'm about to go in the project and get a couple hundred. Like that, bring them in and have them song and dance in the tent, and then right after that, go home. Don't sit in the Parliament. Don't learn nothing. This Parliament is for them. Y'all got to teach those children. If y'all be around, y'all got to teach them, your grandchildren, great-grandchildren, all about this. This is about them. When the law was invisible, look at it. If y'all would look at some of the old reflections, everybody was young in this. Everybody. It was only a couple older brothers. Shaheed with Rajab and Ozzy. Every young gods in earth. Everybody was young. Where is y'all children? What, y'all scared of y'all children? Y'all scared to bring them in? What, y'all scared of them because most of them was gangs and stuff? Bring them in. Let us teach them. Because when we was in, everybody, when the law was in, was young. Everybody. And our generation, we got to be on the forefront with the young that we see in here today. The same way they was on the forefront for us. We got to show our young, like I was telling them last month, how to teach in school. How to teach when they go to party. Because these young brothers like them, they fully don't know. They know to a degree, but they don't know the basics. We had it hard. They got it easy. We had to fight the talk. They don't have to fight the talk. You said peace, it was big problems back then. If we said peace, people knew that those were the brothers and we had to fight them. That's right. You called your brother black, you had to fight them because you called them black, even the sisters. That's how it was then. And it's that way today. If y'all don't do nothing about it and start teaching, everything's going to turn right back around. And they're going to be worse than the were in the 60s. So y'all got to start teaching the young brothers and sisters and show them how to teach the same way how we was teaching. How to put that truth out. It's easy. They can take their lessons in school. They can study on the break. They can wear their koofies and crowns in the school. At one time, you wore a kufi and crown. We was the only ones on the street wearing them. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad, he was wearing them in the temple. Nobody else could wear them. We was the only one back in the early 60s. We were. And whoever seen us with them on, Some places we had to fight. And the C cycle, they was on us like white on grass. Especially after they locked us off and said he was crazy. They said, get him off. And we talk harder than we could ever teach. And y'all think that's something? That's real easy today, because y'all can teach that down, get on the internet and everything. Y'all can do all this and teach. But teach right and exact. And when y'all be with y'all associates, teach them. The main thing is teach them. Y'all run across problems about this, then y'all come to y'all older brothers. I remember Allah told me, for you younger guys, he said, son, he said, somebody said, you God, touch that basketball rim. He said, if you can't do it, you go get one of your brothers that can do it. And that's showing that you did. Because all minds is one and you take the light. And he said, nobody said that. And tell him you got a big brother named Allah. That's right. So all of this, you young dogs, got to start back looking at y'all degree. Y'all got to start asking these older gods like me and other gods questions. They have to tell you because it's their duty. So they have to tell you. Ask me or ask any of them. They have to tell you all. That way y'all have the proper guideline instead of looking at confusion this way, y'all be able to weigh and judge and balance the truth all for yourselves. Because the truth is being told. You can feel it when it's told. You can feel the truth when it's being told. And what y'all got to do, when y'all start getting all this information, y'all cannot just quote y'all lessons. Y'all got to understand y'all lessons. That's right. Because by y'all understanding y'all lessons, y'all be able to see for yourself how everything really is. For anybody to quote the lesson, they got Caucasian quote all the lessons. They quote them like it's all right. Front and back. But do they understand? You got to show them. You got to start every day. It's a mathematics, like the day is nothing you taught. You got to look at your mathematics every day for what they work. Because everything goes according to mathematics. Islam is mathematics, and mathematics is Islam.
Can I ask a question?
I'm on the floor. You talk to me out. I'm speaking to these young college and everybody else that is.
I think you're the youngest here.
You gotta sit down.
Yeah, so. You young college. Hold on. All right, baby. You young God, when y'all run across something y'all don't understand in y'all degree, y'all together build until y'all get that understanding. Because that's how we used to do. We used to build with each other, not argue with each other, but build with each other. We might have disagreements, but we'll draw them left, break them down, and then draw them back up. So it's the same way. Y'all got to build with each other, get more familiar with each other, start learning each other. That's how you know your brothers and sisters. That's one reason why we have universal politics. To get to know these. If you don't meet for one person during the politics, you know your job is accomplished for the politics. That you came here for a reason. To listen, learn, and to get to know who is in your family. Because you might be in this neighborhood one day in Negro. And he walked by you and you never came in contact with him physically and see you Negroes. And y'all keep walking by each other. Don't even know that y'all really involved with this. So that's the purpose of the parliament. When you meet any other brothers and sisters, a brother, get to know them. I'm so and so and so. Do you come to the parliament? This and that. See, because like Warren Justice mentioned earlier, the mathematics, all right, y'all can quote your mathematics. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Knowledge is the foundation, of wisdom is the way what you speak. The understanding is what you see. You can run all that down. You can run all of that down. That don't mean that you understand and master those mathematics so you can know what 1 to 9 is. Look, I'm going to tell y'all something. It's 9 mathematical units in every number. Now I'm going to show y'all why. 1, knowledge. 2, you got some knowledge and wisdom. On the 13th, you got some knowledge and understanding. 14th, knowledge and culture. 15th, knowledge of God. On 2, you got some wisdom and knowledge. Wisdom, understanding. 3, every mathematical unit have 9 mathematical units. So when you understand all those mathematical units and able to master them and apply yourself to it, that's when you master the mathematics. When you master every unit, just like the day wisdom equality, wisdom now, wisdom understanding, wisdom culture, wisdom power now, wisdom equality, wisdom God, ability towards born. Every mathematical unit has 9 units to it. So when y'all understand all of them, you'll be able to see for yourself. Not just for you understand 1 to 9, but understand every mathematical unit that's in 1 to 9. And that's when you understand your degrees in math. And quoting your degrees, like I said, everybody can quote. You guys can learn how to draw them up, break them down, and draw them up. That's math. That's math in your degrees. And like I said, he's God. From here on out, I advise all these young guys and younger to start asking God's questions, and you younger start asking those older earth questions. Y'all ask them, and if they can't get y'all the right information, y'all find somebody else that could. And then know what y'all do with them that couldn't get it. When they say they was there, y'all go back and find them and bomb for not knowing. Well, y'all gonna make them know of running from around you. I remember Allah told me that one time. He say, son, when I leave y'all, if y'all don't teach those young brothers, they gonna run y'all away. And that's what y'all gonna do to them. Those they ain't giving it to y'all, run they butts away. Because most of these guys say they've been around 20, 30 years or better. You know? And then most of them is old. Not older. That's why they don't teach. Old and older mean 2 different things. Old, you get old and start forgetting it, running around with that non-caring attitude. Older means that you got wiser and greater. That's why the 9th degree in the student Roman tells you. Older than the sun, moon, and stars. Islam is older than the sun, moon, and stars, right? The 9th degree in the student Roman. It says, what is it says, birth, recognition, it has no beginning, no end. It is older, it's Afro Omega, which most of y'all don't have that like that, but I still have mine. The first and the last, meaning no beginning nor no end. It is older than the sun, older than the sun, moon, and stars. Meaning it continues to go. Old as the sun, moon, and star, meaning it has a limitation. So that's what old and older is 2 different things. I'm older, because I still remain the same. And continue to go. Now a lot of these old guys, they forgot. They don't even know how to teach. A lot of them. Not saying all of them. So y'all got to fill them out. And make sure y'all give it to them. And ask them those questions. And don't be afraid. If they start talking crap to y'all, find one of those gods and tell them one of these older gods. Because those other guys is older. Y'all find the older god and ask them and tell them what they did. And he'll go back and straighten them out. All right, young gods and earth? So for now, I'm going to say peace.